Welcome to TGI Today, Kauai Island's only live newscast powered by AI. TGI Today focuses on local and relevant news content you can only get from the Garden Island. I'm James, and with me is Rose. Join us as we bring you the in-depth stories behind the headlines right here on TGI Today. On today's show, we'll cover the long-standing tradition of Labor Day breakfast, the recent strike by hotel workers in Kauai and Waikiki, and the positive trend of increased hotel occupancy on Kauai in July. Before we start, a big mahalo to Long's Drugs for sponsoring today's newscast. Visit your local Long's Drugs for your everyday needs and continue to make Long's part of your day. Today, we're talking about the annual Lihue United Church of Christ Labor Day breakfast, which has been a tradition for 43 years. Rose, can you tell us more about the history and significance of this event?
Absolutely, James. At the Labor Day breakfast, volunteers like Marlene Bonnell have been serving the community for 43 years, with the addition of a new rummage section to raise funds for the church.
That's fascinating. Now let's delve into the atmosphere and participation at the event. What can you tell us about that?
The breakfast saw a steady flow of attendees enjoying the meal either in the parish hall or taking it to go, with entertainment provided by Dr. Monty Downs and appreciation shown by community members like the Hale Opio board member.
It sounds like a wonderful community gathering. Could you share some insights into the future events and initiatives mentioned by attendees like Charlene Dorsey?
Charlene Dorsey highlighted upcoming events such as the Miss Veteran Pageant and the Holiday Craft Fair, emphasizing the community support and involvement in these initiatives.
Thank you, Rose, for shedding light on the rich history and community spirit behind the Labor Day breakfast. It's heartwarming to see such dedication and support. Coming up next, Kauai and Waikiki hotel workers go on strike. And now for the recent strike by hotel workers in Kauai and Waikiki. Rose, can you tell us more about the concerns that led to this strike?
James, thousands of hotel workers in Kauai and Oahu went on strike over wages, proper staffing, and fair workloads. The strike began at 4 a.m. on Sunday and is expected to last 3 days.
What impact does this strike have on the hotels in Waikiki and Kauai?
The strike affects 1 hotel on Kauai and 7 hotels in Waikiki, including Hilton Hawaiian Village, Waikiki Beach Resort, Hyatt Regency, Waikiki Beach Resort and Spa, and others.
How significant is this strike compared to previous ones in Hawaii?
This strike is the largest since 1990 when union workers from 11 hotels went on a 22-day strike. In 2018, some 2,700 workers at 5 Marriott-managed hotels went on a 51-day strike.
Thank you, Rose, for the insights. Coming up next, we'll be talking about the recent increase in hotel occupancy on Kauai in July. Now we're diving into the latest hotel occupancy numbers in Hawaii, giving us a glimpse into the tourism landscape on the islands. Rose, can you tell us more about the hotel occupancy rates in Kauai for the month of July?
In July, hotel occupancy in Kauai reached 79%, up 5.5% from July 2023 and 2.3% from July 2019.
That's impressive. What about the average daily rate for rooms on the island?
The average daily rate for a room in Kauai was $453 in July, which was nearly unchanged from previous years, but saw a significant increase from pre-pandemic levels.
Moving on, how did the hotels on Maui fare in terms of occupancy and rates in July?
In July, hotels on Maui experienced a drop in occupancy to 60.5% and a decrease in the average daily rate to $573. This was largely due to the impact of wildfires on the island.
Thank you, Rose, for breaking down the numbers for us. That wraps up today's edition of TGI Today, the local and relevant news content you can only get from the Garden Island. Thanks for tuning in. For complete local news coverage, visit the Garden Island website, your go-to spot for staying up to date. See you next time.